friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk in English here on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name's Andrea. We're glad you joined us today.
Yes, we are for our lesson called Let's Make It. Okay, well, let's first look at the key words for this lesson. The first key word, are you ready? The first key word is kit. Kit. Katie needs something from the kit. She is making a basket.
Our next key word is build. Build. Joe builds houses. That's his job.
Directions. Directions. Read the directions first, then build the chair.
Part. Part. Bobby is fixing his car. He needs one more part for it. Thanks for saying those. Now, let's say them again. The first one is kit. Kit.
Build. Build.
Directions. Directions.
Part. Part. And now it's time for the next part of our show, talking to Eddie and finding out what today's mission will be. Eddie? Hey.
Huh?
Eddie.
That is cool. You have a guitar.
Well, I'm trying. I just built it.
Wow!
You built a guitar?
Yeah,
You made it yourself?
yeah.
That's great.
It doesn't play, though.
Oh.
I think I need some strings.
Oh,
Well.
that's true. Well, Eddie, we can help you with that after you give us today's mission.
Oh, okay. All right. The mission? What is Max making?
What is Max making?
And let's find out in today's lesson right now. Sarah, I'm home.
Hey, Max.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's a kit. I'm making a tricycle.
Why are you making a tricycle?
It's for Small Town's tricycle race. This year, Ben and I are in the race. Well, at the beginning of this conversation, Max says something interesting when he comes into the house. What is that?
Well, he says, Sarah, I'm home. Now, I'm home is a way to let people know that you are there.
So if you come in and you want everybody to know, then here's a good phrase to use. I'm home.
I'm home. Well, Max is home, and what is happening?
Haha, well, it's a good question. Max has a kit. He's making a tricycle. Let's look at this key word, the word kit. Say it with me again. Kit. A kit is a set of things that you put together. Sometimes a kit will come in a big box with many different things inside that you need to put together.
That's right, a kit. A kit has everything you need, but you have a big job to do as well. You have to put everything where it should go.
So there are many things that could be from a kit. You could go and buy a table, and it doesn't look like a table at first. It is a kit. You need to make the table from this kit. So you might take the table legs and put it together with the table top. Then you can finish the table.
Well, what kind of kit do they have? They have a tricycle kit. They are making a tricycle.
Hey, you know what? I think we found the answer to our mission. Today's mission is, what is Max making?
What is Max making? Max is making a tricycle.
He's making a tricycle. Well, hey, let's make our way over to the next part of the show and learn some more English.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先看到 kit 是成套的工具或者是物品，像这边应该指的是 a tool kit。tool 是工具 ，a tool kit 表示呢是成套的工具，可能放在 a tool box 里面，工具箱里面。另外还有什么 kit 呢？也有 a first aid kit。急救箱，家里的急救箱一打开，家里必备的这些医疗的用品都放在里面，成套的那个也是叫一个 kit。First aid, F-I-R-S-T， 另外一个字 A-I-D， 就叫家里的急救箱 ，a first aid kit。另外呢，化妆的有的时候你一打开，哇哦，胭脂、腮红全部都在里面，成套的化妆用品，那也可以是一个 kit，a makeup kit。Makeup, M-A-K-E-U-P 就是化妆的意思。后面我们来看 I am making a tricycle 我正在制作组装一个 tricycle 三轮车。那 try 呢是三的意思 tricycle。那如果呢是两轮车就是脚踏车叫 bicycle。那如果是一轮车单轮车叫做 unicycle U-N-I-C-Y-C-L-E。所以呢你说我今年要跟 Ben 一起参加这样一个 race 是一个比赛，是比速度的哈，所以它是一个 tricycle race。还有没有其他 race？ 有的，你可以说 Ben and I are in the bicycle race, in the car race,赛车比赛我们要参加，或者是 We are in the unicycle race， 我们是单轮车的比赛，都可以，都是一个 race。我们来看下一段的对话。
Why don't you buy a tricycle?
That's no fun. Ben is building a tricycle. I can build one too.
Okay. Do you need help?
No thanks. I can do it.
Are you sure? You don't read directions.
I don't need directions. I can build without them. Don't worry.
Well, we'll see if this works. You usually need directions to build something. At the beginning of our conversation, Sarah asks a good question. Why don't you buy a tricycle? And Gabe, why doesn't Max just buy a tricycle?
He could buy a tricycle, but building a tricycle is more fun, and really, I think that Max wants to be like Ben because Ben is also building a tricycle.
That's true, and we are going to learn this key word. It is the verb build. Build. When you build something, that means you make it or you put it together. You decide what comes first, second, third, fourth. You are building it.
So, like I said before, if you have a kit and you want to make a table, then you need to build that table. You need to put the kit together. You build it.
And something that can help you is to read the directions. Let's learn that key word. Directions. Directions. Now, when you are building something, you should read the directions. The directions tell you what to do. They tell you what to do first, second, third, and so on.
And it's important to read the directions when you are building something. And also, if you want to get to a certain place, someone might give you directions. They might write down where you need to turn right and where you need to turn left and what road you will take. Those are also directions.
Well, Max says that he can build the tricycle without directions. We'll see how that goes.
But right now, we need to learn a little more with Thomas.
这边建议说 Why don't you buy a tricycle 干脆买一台算了 Don't make a tricycle Buy a tricycle 不要自己组装了去买一台算了去买一台所以这里还没有买嘛如果是回来了之前说要去买回来没有带回来就说 Why didn't you buy a tricycle 你怎么说去买那之前怎么没有买呢那时候的助动词要用 didn't Why didn't you do something接下来学动词 build build 是建造的意思，在这里还是组装哦。Ben is building a tricycle， 他还是坚持说我要自己组装，我要自己制造的意思。这个 building 是 build 的进行式，但是 building 也是另外一个字哦，建筑物 ，a tall building， 一栋很高的建筑物。接下来我们来学 direction。direction 如果是单数的话，指的是方向，他刚刚从那边去了。Which direction 哪一个方向？但是如果加 s 的话，是一个说明或指示，在这里当然是指组装的指示了哈。I can build a tricycle without directions。我可以不要看那些组装的说明，我就自己组起来了哈。另外，问人家方向、指示道路也可以用 directions。I need directions to get to your house。你家在哪里啊？告诉我怎么走好不好？那个时候也是用 directions。指挥交通也是用 direct 这个动词哦 ，to direct traffic。我们来看下一段的对话。
Max takes the directions out of the box. He doesn't look at them. He takes everything out of the kit. Sarah reads the directions. Max puts some parts together, but they fall apart. Max gets a screwdriver. Sarah stops him. She shows him the directions. Then they work together on the tricycle.
Well, this is interesting. I'm reading this Read It paragraph, and I notice a word that comes up a lot in this paragraph. Andrea, do you know what word this is?
Well, yes, Gabe, I think you're talking about the word directions. Now, we just learned that as a key word.
That's right, directions. And we see that Max takes out the directions, and he does not look at the directions, and he puts the directions on the table. So he doesn't look at them at all. But he does take out the parts, and that is a word that I want to talk about. The word part. Part. A part of something is a piece of something.
When you take parts out of a kit, the parts are the things that you need to build whatever the kit is for.
And so if you are making a puzzle, the piece of a puzzle is a part of a puzzle. You put the many pieces together, and the different parts become a whole and complete.
Well, Max tries to put some parts together, but they fall apart. That means they do not stay together.
That's right. And that's an interesting word, apart. If something falls apart, that means the parts are not together. When you add the letter A in front of the word part, then it means it's not together anymore. And we see that the pieces fall apart.
Well, Max and Sarah are now going to work together, and I think that will help.
Yes, it will help when they work together. Well, we know someone who can help us learn a little more, and his name is Thomas. Let's go to him right now.
这里我们来学 to take something out of something， 把什么东西从什么东西的里面拿出来。Max takes the directions out of the box， 从箱子里面把组装说明的说明书拿出来，把玩具从箱子里面拿出来。He took the toys， 如果是只有一件 ，He took the toy out of the box， 拿出来这样子一个意思。这里说 Max puts some parts together。首先 put together 是把什么东西组装在一起，它是把零件 parts 组装在一起。如果你自己要组装一个礼盒，你也可以说 I am putting together a gift package。我自己在选礼盒里面要放什么东西。I am putting together a gift package。这边是 Max put some parts together， 他把零件呢组合在一起。But they fall apart， 所有的零件就 fall apart。Fall apart 是瓦解、解体的意思。换句话说呢，组装是失败的。你也可以引申说 The project falls apart， 整个计划就失败了。后面提到 screwdriver 是螺丝起子。我们来看今天的 word power。
Word power.
It's time for word power. Do you like building things? What do you use to build something? There are many different tools. A tool is something that can help you do things. When we build things, we need tools. Tool. Tool. Some people have many different tools. If you have a lot of tools, you keep them inside a toolbox. Then you can carry them with you and you won't lose them. Toolbox. Toolbox. What kind of tools can you have in your toolbox? One kind of tool is a screwdriver. A screwdriver puts screws into wood. When you want to put two pieces of wood together, you can use this tool. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. A hammer is another kind of tool. You use a hammer to hit nails or other things. Hammer. Hammer. Scissors cut things. You can cut paper, string, and cloth. Scissors. Scissors. Do you need to know how long something is? You can use a tape measure. Tape measure. Tape measure. When something is too tight or too loose, you use a wrench. A wrench is a tool that makes things tighter or looser. Wrench. Wrench. Well, now that you know these words, build something. Remember these words, and you'll have word power!
Conversation replay.
Sarah, I'm home.
Hey, Max.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's a kit. I'm making a tricycle.
Why are you making a tricycle?
It's for Small Town's tricycle race. This year, Ben and I are in the race.
Why don't you buy a tricycle?
That's no fun. Ben is building a tricycle. I can build one too.
Okay. Do you need help?
No thanks. I can do it.
Are you sure? You don't read directions.
I don't need directions. I can build without them. Don't worry.
Max takes the directions out of the box. He doesn't look at them. He takes everything out of the kit. Sarah reads the directions. Max puts some parts together, but they fall apart. Max gets a screwdriver. Sarah stops him. She shows him the directions. Then they work together on the tricycle.
Calendar phrase.
You know, I was making this thing, and my dad came along and told me, Gabe, you need to follow the directions. It's very important to follow the directions. Do you think he's right?
Yes, I agree with your dad. You should follow the directions.
Well, I'll keep that in mind next time I'm making something. But for now, let's talk about the calendar phrase. Today's phrase is follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
If you are making something, then you need to make sure that you look at the directions and that you follow the directions. Otherwise, what you make could turn out to be something different.
That's true. You should always follow the directions.
It could come out wrong if you don't. So follow the directions. And right now, let's go on to see our calendar phrase skit.
Follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
请遵循指示。
Hey Jan, this is for you.
A new cell phone? Wow! How do I use it?
Just follow the directions.
Okay. Where are the directions?
They're in the box. Follow the directions. Then you can use your cell phone.
Okay. Thanks, John.
You're welcome. Remember,
Follow the directions. I know.
follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
请遵循指示。
Hey everybody, now it's time to find out the question of the day. Let's go to Eddie. Hey,
Yeah?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie, is your guitar working now?
Not yet. I still need some more practice.
Okay.
That's
so,
good. Well, we need to practice some more right now, so can you give us the question?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you put things together? Why or why not?
Do you put things together? Why or why not?
yes, I do put things together, but only if I have directions. That way I know how to put things together.
You said something very important. It's important to follow directions so that you can make something the right way. Well, hey everyone, we want to thank you very much for joining us here at Let's Talk in English,
We're on PTS and the radio.
where putting things together can be fun. And of course, speaking in English.
That's true.
Bye-bye.
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 Look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. Take a look at the
Journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and we have a good lesson today about someone who is building a tricycle.
Now, what is a tricycle? Well, friends, we'll learn that in today's lesson. We'll also learn some key words, so let's get started. Be sure to say them with us. Our first key word is put something together. Put something together. This is my new table. Can you help me put it together?
Difficult. Difficult. This homework is not difficult at all. It's too easy.
Piece. Piece. Can I have a piece of the cake?
Okay, now let's look at these words one more time. The first one is put something together. Put something together.
Difficult. Difficult.
Peace. Peace.
Great job. Now let's find out what our mission is. Eddie?
Playing the guitar is too difficult.
Oh, well, maybe you can keep practicing or try another instrument.
Another instrument?
Yeah, like a piano or the spoons.
The spoons.
Well, I'll tell you about that later. Can we have the mission for today?
Oh, yeah. Okay. What does Max want to win?
What does Max want to win?
We'll find out today. Let's begin our lesson.
Who left a tricycle here?
Renee, do you like my tricycle? I put it together.
You built this tricycle?
Yes.
Really? You're not good at building things. But this looks great, Max.
Thank you, Renee. Ben and I are going to be in the small town tricycle race, and I want to win.
I see. So Max says that he built the tricycle. Now, Gabe, would you agree with that? Is that true?
Of course it's true. Max built the tricycle.
I see. Well, before we think about that, let us look at our keyword here. It is put something together. Say it with me. Put something together. When you put something together, that means you put all the parts where they are supposed to be. You build something.
This reminds me of putting a puzzle together. If you have a puzzle with many different pieces, then if you put them together, it will make a big picture. You have put the puzzle together.
That's right, and it's a lot of work to put a puzzle together or to put things together. Sometimes you have to follow directions. Well, Renee seems to be surprised that Max put the tricycle together. She says, "You built this tricycle?" And Max says?
Well, Max says yes. So Max did build the tricycle.
He built the tricycle for a special race. We also found the answer to today's mission in this conversation. The question is, what does Max want to win?
What does Max want to win? He wants to win the small town tricycle race. And I think that he can make that goal. He can win.
You think he will win? Wow. Well, remember, a race is a time where many people are doing something, and the winner is the person who is the fastest. So a tricycle race is a time when everyone is driving these little tricycles.
Yeah, sounds pretty exciting. Well, I hope he wins.
I hope he wins too. All right, let's keep learning more with Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。所以如果说你把一部脚踏车给留在那里了，你的动词要用 leave，L-E-A-V-E 的过去式 left，L-E-F-T。所以这边提到说 Who left a bicycle here? Who left a bicycle here? 是谁把一辆脚踏车给留在这里呢？那如果你要问说这部脚踏车是谁的，你可以说 Whose bicycle is this? Whose bicycle is this? 是这样一个用法。接下来我们来学 to put something together 的用法。I put it together. I put the tricycle together. Put 是用过去式，你也可以用 made 的过去式 built 这个过去式。I made the tricycle. I built the tricycle. 另外呢，后面有 good at. You're not good at building things. 也可以说 You are not good at putting things together. 你不太擅长组装东西啊。You're not good at making things. 都可以哈。后面说 I want to win. 我要赢。那如果你今天不是一个要，而是怎么样？我必须要赢呢？要不然的话我就没面子。比如说，你可以说 I need to win。可能呢 I might win。我可能会赢。或者你说我将要赢 I am going to win。改变动词就改变你的时态，也改变你的说法的用意。我们来看下一段的对话。
Great. So how long did you work on this tricycle?
Oh, not that long. The work was pretty easy.
That's good.
Look at these screws. The work is very detailed.
Yes, I can see that. Good job, Max.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to start cooking. Well, that's great. Max is going to start cooking. He loves to cook. Well, while he's cooking, let's look at this conversation. We see that Renee starts out by saying, "Great, so how long did you work on this tricycle?" Let's look at that phrase, to work on. When you work on something, you are putting your time into doing something for it. You are working on it.
You can ask someone, How long did you work on your homework? How long did you work on your travel plans? Or you can say, are you going to work on your project tonight?
It's important to work on the things that you need to spend time on. So Renee asks, how long did you work on this tricycle? How long did it take you to put it together? Well, Max says, not that long. This is a good answer. It did not take that long. So he says, not that long. The work was pretty easy.
It was pretty easy. That means it was not very hard. Now you can use this phrase, pretty easy, when something's not that difficult. You can say, the math problem was pretty easy. I found the answer quickly.
Or, hey, thank you for taking care of my puppy while I was gone. Was it hard to take care of him?
Oh, no. It was pretty easy.
It was pretty easy. So if something is not too hard, it might be pretty easy. Okay, well, let's go and learn a little more right now with Thomas.
这里我们来学 work 的动词的用法跟名词的用法。在这边是 work on. How long did you work on this tricycle? 你组装这一部 tricycle 三轮车组装了多久？做这件事情 work on this tricycle for how long? 组装了多久呢？这个 work on 是动词的意思。比如人家问你说，请问你那个作业完成了吗？ No, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. 那个习题解出来了没有？ I'm still working on it. 我仍然在努力，仍然在找解答，仍然在想。这个时候的 work 是动词，后面有提到名词是 The work was pretty easy. 这件工作还蛮简单的。这个 work 是名词，后面提到说 The work is very detailed. 这件工作看起来非常的精细耶，你怎么可能做得到呢？这是 work 的动词跟名词。接下来提到的是 screws。Screws 呢是指螺丝钉，就是尖头的，但是呢它的后面可能是十字的或者是一字的，要用那个 screwdriver， 就是螺丝起子把它锁进去哈。刚刚提到那个 detailed 是一个形容词的用法 ，The work is very detailed， 这件工作看起来非常的复杂的、精细的。另外呢，如果是用巨细靡遗的话，应该是 in great detail。He told me the story.In great detail， 他巨细靡遗的把那个故事给告诉我了，也就是说 ，He told me all the details about the story. All the details， 这个时候的 detail 是名词哈 ，all the details， 所有的小细节他都告诉我了。我们来看下一段的对话。
Good morning, Renee.
Morning.
Oh, Max brought the tricycle to work.
Yes.
I had fun putting it together. It was a little difficult. There were lots of small pieces.
Wait, you built it?
Yes. Max wanted to build it, but he didn't know how. So I helped him.
I see.
We worked on it for about 2 hours.
Really? Hey, Max.
I see. So now we get the other side of the story. Sarah comes into the diner. She sees the tricycle. And Gabe, what does she say?
She says that she had fun putting it together.
That's right. So Sarah put the tricycle together. Yeah. Renee is getting two stories. First, she hears what Max said, and now she hears what Sarah said.
Sarah says she had fun putting it together. She says it was a little difficult, but she did end up putting it together.
That is good news, and we also have some key words to learn. The first one is difficult. Difficult. Now, if something is difficult, that means it is not easy. It takes a lot of work to do something that is difficult.
Right. If it's difficult, it's not pretty easy. Like we talked about before, it's kind of hard. So if you have some work that is not easy and maybe some work that takes a lot of your energy, then you can say that work is difficult.
Sarah says that putting the tricycle together was a little difficult. There were lots of small pieces. Let's learn that keyword. It's not difficult. The word is piece. Piece. A piece is a part of something.
Exactly. So, I know I've talked about puzzles before, but when you open up a puzzle, you can say that the puzzle has many different pieces. There are many different puzzle pieces that you need to put together.
Or if you want to have some cake, but you don't want to eat a big cake, you can just cut a piece of the cake. Then you're only eating a small part.
That's right. Well, there is another piece of our program, a part of our program
That's
that
true.
we want to go to right now.
Let's go see Thomas.
这里我们来看 difficult 这个形容词是困难的。It was a little difficult 是有一点小困难呐。It was a little difficult putting the tricycle together 的意思。那么你也可以说 I had difficulty putting the tricycle together 用它的名词形 difficulty 它的用法跟那个 I had fun 后面用动名词一样哦。I had fun putting it together 你也可以说 I had difficulty putting it together 意思不一样，一个是有困难，一个是组装的过程非常有乐趣。接下来来学 piece 是一件一件 There were lots of small pieces 一件一件的什么呢？零件很多很多 There were lots of small pieces 之前我们学过 parts 也可以 There were lots of small parts 很多的小零件Piece 也可以当比如说一张纸 a piece of paper 一件行李 a piece of luggage L-U-G-G-A-G-E 或者是 a piece of cake 一片的蛋糕后面呢我们来看一个句型是他想要做但是他不知道怎么做 Max wanted to build it but he didn't know how Max wanted to help me but he didn't know how 他想要帮我但是不知道怎么做我们来看今天的 How to 单元
How to.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to How To. Today, you'll learn how to talk about putting things together. Let's look at the first way.
I'm making a tricycle.
You're making a tricycle? Can I help?
No,
Why not?
because you're a girl.
Oh, but you're a boy. Girls can help too.
No,
Let's look at the second way.
I'm putting a tricycle together.
You're putting a tricycle together, but you're not doing it the right way. Let me show you. Like this.
Hey.
See? Take this.
No. Ow! It hurts. Go away.
Sorry. Let's look at the last way.
I'm following the instructions for the tricycle, so I know how to do it.
Well, please just show me how to do it.
No,
I'm going to make my own tricycle. You review.
I'm making a tricycle. I'm putting a tricycle together. I'm following the instructions for the tricycle.
And that's how to do it.
Conversation replay.
Who left a tricycle here?
Renee, do you like my tricycle? I put it together.
You built this tricycle?
Yes.
Really? You're not good at building things. But this looks great, Max.
Thank you, Renee. Ben and I are going to be in the small town tricycle race, and I want to win.
Great. So So how long did you work on this tricycle?
Oh, not that long. The work was pretty easy.
That's good.
Look at these screws. The work is very detailed.
Yes, I can see that. Good job, Max.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to start cooking.
Good morning, Renee.
Morning.
Oh, Max brought the tricycle to work.
Yes.
I had fun putting it together. It was a little difficult. There were lots of small pieces.
Wait, you built it?
Yes. Max wanted to build it, but he didn't know how. So I helped him.
I see.
We worked on it for about 2 hours.
Really? Hey, Max.
Calendar phrase.
Welcome back, everyone. Now let's look at our calendar phrase together. The phrase is, what is the first step?
What is the first step?
Now, if you are following directions, you might ask this question. What is the first step? You are asking about the first thing you have to do.
So you need to know the first step when you are doing something or putting something together. And the second thing that you do is called the second step. And so there are many steps when you are making something.
You could also ask, what is the second step? Or what is the third step? But the first step for you to understand this calendar phrase is to watch our skit. Here we go.
What is the first step?
What is the first step?
第一步是什么？
Thanks for helping me, John. Putting this together won't be easy.
No problem. So, what's the first step?
Let me look at the directions.
Okay. Well, what's the first step?
Shh. I'm trying to read. Just a minute.
Well, Dan, what's the first step?
I don't know. I can't read the directions. They're in Chinese.
What is the first step?
What is the first step?
第一步是什么？
Welcome back. Now let's practice with our question of the day.
Okay, well, it's a really long one, so listen carefully. Who did more of the work on the tricycle? Sarah or Max? Why do you think so?
Who did more of the work on the tricycle? Sarah or Max? And why do you think so?
Well, this is a hard question. See, I like Max, and I think that he does like to work hard, but I think that Sarah did do more of the work on the tricycle.
I think that's a great answer. Well, friends, practice with someone today and be sure to come back tomorrow right here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot, it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy rain. Joy and friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English here on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. We're glad you joined us as we keep putting our lessons together.
All right, well, let's start out by learning some key words. The first word today is tool. Tool. David can't fix the car without the right tools.
DIY. Now that means do it yourself. Say it with me. DIY. Do it yourself. I love to do DIY things. I built these chairs myself.
Glue. Glue. My book fell apart, so I glued it back together.
Creative. Creative. Jack is very creative. He's always making something new. Well, friends, let's say these keywords together again. The first one is tool. Tool.
DIY. Do it yourself. DIY. Do it yourself.
Glue. Glue.
Creative. Creative. Okay, everybody, now it's time for us to go and see our friend Eddie and find out what today's mission is.
Eddie?
Eddie.
What's wrong?
What did you do?
I glued my head to the table.
Eddie, what were you thinking?
I was doing it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie, let us help you, okay?
You
Come
did
on,
that
Gabe.
yourself.
1, 2, 3.
There you are.
Okay.
Okay, Eddie, I think that you need to give us the mission.
Okay. What did Max win?
What did Max win?
That's a good question. Let's go find out the answer in today's lesson. Yes? Hey, Sarah.
I just really like your tricycle.
I did a great job.
You?
Sarah and I did a wonderful job together. Okay. Sarah did most of the work.
I see. But Max helped. He got the tools out.
Hey, you guys didn't decorate the tricycle.
So?
I'm taking a DIY class for flower arrangement. I can put flowers on your tricycle for you.
I have a better idea. I'll glue candies all over it. Well, this is interesting. Yesterday we found out two sides of this story. Max said that he built the tricycle, and Sarah said that she built the tricycle. Well, today we find the truth. What is the truth?
The truth is that Sarah did most of the work, but Max helped her.
Yeah, Sarah says, Max helped. He got the tools. Well, before we move on, let's look at this word. The word is tool. T-O-O-L, tool. A tool is something that you use to help you do something else. A tool.
When you're putting something together, tools can help you put all the parts and pieces where they should go. You can ask someone, can you give me that tool? Or where are my tools?
And the tools might be inside of a toolbox. You can keep your tools in a toolbox. Well, let's look at the next key word. It is DIY. Do it yourself. So those three letters are DIY. Do it yourself. And this is an abbreviation that means that you can do something by yourself.
We learned that Renee is taking a DIY class for flower arrangement. So she is learning how to do flower arrangements by herself. Then she doesn't have to go and buy them. She can do it by herself.
Good. Well, let's look at this next key word. The word is glue. Glue. When you glue something, that means you take two things and stick them together. You glue them together.
And when you glue them together, they should not come apart.
That's right. Well, we need to go on right now to see what Thomas has to say.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先看到 tool 是工具，很多的工具 tools， 所以这边说把所有的工具都拿出来。He got the tools out。哇，如果你要修车的话 ，you have to have the right tools to fix the car。你必须要找到适合的工具、扳手啦等等，才能够来修车。之前我们学过的是 kit，a tool kit， 一套完整的工具这样子一个用法。后面来学 DIY 叫做 do it yourself， 自己来动手。那么这样的人叫做 do it yourselfers， 直接这样中间连字号两个都没有断哦。Do it yourselfers， 在后面加一个 er， 复数是加 s。Do it yourselfers， 你是那种自己动手做的那种人吗？那么 do it yourself 是形容词的用法，像这边说 I am taking a DIY class for flower arrangement， 我在上一门课教人家怎么样自己动手来做插花的动作。这边你也可以来造句说 I love to do DIY things， 我很喜欢自己动手来做一些的事情。那么呢，如果你学的课呢叫做 DIY class， 那就是自己学着这样做的一门课。接下来来学 glue， 在这里是当动词 I'll glue candies all over it， 我会把糖果呢整个就粘在上面，粘在这个 tricycle 的上面作为布置。那么 glue 当动词的话，你可以来造句，比如说 I am going to glue all the pieces back together， 把所有的零件都怎么样给它粘回去。I'll glue all the parts back together， 把所有的这些零件都给它粘胶水粘上去。那么胶水呢就叫 glue， 这时候就当名词了。现在也有口红胶，口红胶是 a glue stick，stick 是一根这样的东西，所以呢长得像口红的这种胶水叫口红胶 a glue stick。我们来看第二段的对话。
Guess what?
You won the tricycle race.
Well, no, but look at this.
You won the most creative decorations award for your tricycle. Good job.
For my prize, I get a free DIY class. I can pick the class.
Great. What class are you picking?
I'll let Sarah pick because she did the most work.
Well, I wonder what class Sarah will pick, what class she will choose. Well, guess what, everybody? We found the answer to today's mission. The question is, what did Max win?
What did Max win? He won the Most Creative Decorations Award for his tricycle.
Wow, most creative. Well, that's a key word, so let's learn it together. Creative. Creative. If someone is creative, that means they have a lot of good ideas. They can make things in interesting ways.
And so Max, who wanted to use candies to decorate his tricycle, was very creative. He did something that maybe other people did not think about. He was creative.
In this word creative, we see the verb create. Now, when you create something, you make it. And when you create something in a unique way, then you are creative.
That's right. And I know someone else who is also very creative in his teaching style. Let's go and listen to Thomas right now.
Hey, you won the Most Creative Decorations Award for your tricycle. Good job. 所以他得到的是什么奖项呢？是最佳创意装饰奖。所以最佳 the most 在哪里 the most 呢？ The most creative. Creative 是有创意的，它从动词 create 来的 create， 接下来是 creative creative， 它有一个名词也很重要 creativity creativity。 有的时候我们告诉人家说，哎呀，你要装饰 tricycle 三轮车这么简单的东西，你还是要有创意耶。Be creative because it's important to have creative thinking。creative thinking 要有创意性的这种发想，这个很重要。creativity 要有创意。后面提到 class，you can pick the class， 得到的奖品呢是如何 DIY 的一个奖项。class 是一门课，小的单元的课程叫做 listen。我们来看今天的 song time。Song
time。Hey friends, do you know what time it is?
It's song time.
That is exactly right. Rex, it's great to have you here again, and this time we have a good song for you today. April's song time, the weather report, is about spring. Rex, what is spring?
Spring is that time of year right before the hot summer and right after the cold winter. Spring 就是春天。
All right, thank you. So this song is about spring. Well, let's take a look at this song. There is a sentence at the beginning that says, take a look at the weather report. Take a look means to look at something. So let's use this phrase, take a look. Take a look at the weather report. Today's report says it will rain.
Or take a look at my homework. Do you think I did okay?
Hey, Rex, take a look at my muscles.
你的肌肉啊？没有啊。
Take a look, they're right here.
Oh, yeah, I see something. Yeah. Good, Gabe. Let's take a look at more of the song.
Okay, that's a good idea. This song says it may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. And there's a good phrase, if something is on its way, that means it is coming soon. And here's how you can use this phrase. She's on her way to the market.
Or he's on his way to the soccer game.
Or spring is on its way. Spring is almost here. It's on its way.
Oh, sorry. It's my wife. I have to get this.
All right.
Honey, are you almost here? You're on your way. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Bye.
Wait, Rex, your wife is coming here?
She's on her way.
Cool. Right. Well, while we're waiting for her to get here, let's take a look at more of this song. This song says, April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day.
Now that's an interesting phrase. April showers bring May flowers. What does that mean?
Well, to answer that question, I want to talk about one word, and this is the word shower. Hey, do you take showers?
Me? What do you mean?
Oh, don't answer that question. Okay, well, in this song, the word shower means something different. Showers are rain. So when it is raining, you can say it is showering. Do you like when it rains in the springtime? Rex, do you like spring showers?
I like the rain, but not all the time.
Yeah, most people I know don't like spring showers.
But the rain is good for something, like it helps plants grow. Like our song says, April showers bring May flowers.
That's right. This is a phrase to remind you that rain will not be forever. In this phrase, April showers bring May flowers, the showers are the bad things, and flowers are the good things. So, if you want to tell someone that something good can happen because of something bad, then you can tell them, hey, April showers bring May flowers.
That's right. April showers bring May flowers. 4月的雨呢，会带来5月的花朵。那这句话呢，是用来鼓励那些正在困难当中的人。只要你忍耐到底，雨过天晴之后，你会在你的生命当中遇见美好的事物。
April showers bring May flowers. Okay, everybody, now it's time to review what we have learned in today's song time. The first thing is, take a look.
On your way.
April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. All right, now it's time to go to the weather report.
Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. The forecast is for me to know if spring is here to stay.
Conversation replay.
Yes? Hey, Sarah.
I just really like your tricycle.
I did a great job.
You?
Sarah and I did a wonderful job together. Okay. Sarah did most of the work.
I see. But Max helped. He got the tools out.
Hey, you guys didn't decorate the tricycle.
So?
I'm taking a DIY class for flower arrangement. I can put flowers on your tricycle for you.
I have a better idea. I'll glue candies all over it. Guess what?
You won the tricycle race.
Well, no, but look at this.
You won the most creative decorations award for your tricycle. Good job.
For my prize, I get a free DIY class. I can pick the class.
Great. What class are you picking?
I'll let Sarah pick because she did the most work.
Calendar phrase.
Okay, Andrea, I just had an idea. It's a great idea. Let's build something.
Let's build something?
Yes, let's build something and put it right here. Something big that I can drive.
Well, that is great. Let's build a car.
That's a good idea. Let's build it. Oh, first let's talk about today's calendar phrase. Today's phrase is, let's build something.
Let's build something.
So, if you are excited and you want to put something together to build it, you can tell somebody, hey, let's build something.
For now, let's learn about this calendar phrase.
Let's build something.
Let's build something.
一起建造一些东西吧。
Hey, Jan, let's build something.
Why?
For fun. Let's build something.
Okay. What do you want to build?
I don't know. Anything. Let's build something.
I know. Let's build a computer.
A computer? No, that's too hard. Let's build something else.
How about a birdhouse?
Sure, that sounds fun. Let's build a birdhouse. Let's build something.
Let's build something.
一起建造一些东西吧。
Hey everybody, now it's time for the question of the day with our favorite Eddie.
Eddie?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
the glue. I don't. You shouldn't eat it.
No.
No, did you eat glue?
Did you do that yourself?
It smelled good.
Yeah. Eddie, can you still open your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
And talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can give us the question of the day.
Okay, the question. Here it is. What DIY class would you want to take? Why?
What DIY class would you want to take? Why?
I would like to take a painting DIY class. I would like to learn to paint different scenes of nature.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Well, what class would you like to take, everyone? We want to thank you for joining us here today on Let's Talk in English,
We're on PTS and the radio.
where doing something yourself can be kind of fun. Hey, keep up the good work.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.